ESPN on the screens because I know that's what you guys came to watch and shit, right? Highlights of the Padres losing to the fucking Dodgers. Anyways, that's the name of the night. He has a job, he has a beard, he has a name. Carlos Mendez. No, fuck clapping, right? Fuck you guys too. Fuck it. That's gonna stay there. This is the most unprofessional start since Jeffrey Berger came on stage. Alright, no, this is great, you guys. This is awesome. Look at all you guys out in the town with your friends having fun. Yeah! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it.
Yes.
So to make it easier on you and add an element of surprise to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers just fucking. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I tell them, you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everybody but the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. So on the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver. Like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now, that really sounded important. Or, look, man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. You gonna take that shit? You pussy. Alright, Salty Frog, Imperial Beach, it's nice. It's one of the few places in San Diego where the white people made me feel like a success story. So, thank you for that. Yeah. I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? Yeah, you're right. That joke's too controversial, I don't want to press that many buttons. So instead I'm just going to compare black people and Mexicans. Yeah, I think it's really funny the way that black people are always like, run, it's the police. And Mexicans are always like, corre, es la policía. So different, you guys. Just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese. Mexicans always got big blocks of government cheese with a fucking jalapeno on top. By the way, I think it's completely unfair that minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, health insurance. God, I hate white people. And by white people, I mean Jews and Asians. Is it racist that I don't trust Mexicans to valet park my car? Or is it racist that as a Mexican, I'm too broke and lazy to afford valet parking? Or a car? Who here remembers that old TV show, board game that was everywhere back in the day? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Anyone? Yeah, way in the back. I fucking love that game. I played that game throughout my entire childhood. But like I said, I am Mexican, so I had to play the knockoff version. It was called Where in San Diego is Carmen? Yeah. To be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Don't, these are jokes, they're not real. Like the Easter Bunny, or love. Speaking of love, I think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and new to you, you love it, you want it to be renewed next season. But after a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable. And you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something. So I am single. And I'm not the best looking guy. So I have to do whatever I can to increase my odds, any advantages I can do. So lately, I've been wearing dress socks. It's small, won't do much, but it's better than the normal black or white. Like today, I'm rocking the fancy brown. Gotta do whatever I can. And I use them because it gives girls a false sense of security, where they're like, hey, he's probably gay or something. Nothing will happen if I talk to him. It's just like, ha, wrong bitch. Now you have to use plan B. Because fuck condoms, right? We have penicillin for a reason, you guys. Speaking of plan B, I don't know if you guys heard the good news. Costco started selling plan B. So it's great. Like you go to Costco, you don't even need a prescription, you save money on it. But thing is, Plan B is the name brand, and I'm a real Jew when it comes to buying shit. So I was hoping there was a way to save even more money, maybe have a generic morning after pill. I don't know, call it something like Kirkland Instaport. Yeah. I want to open up a strip club. Yeah. Not for the naked girls though. You find that shit on the internet. No. My idea is different. I want to open up a strip club because I want to pick the music that the girls dance to. I want to have them go on stage, get them nice and comfortable with maybe like, I don't know, She's My Cherry Pie or Every Rose Has Its Thorn. And once they're nice and loose, the second song comes on and I switch it to Luther Vandross's Dance with My Father. Just have them leave the stage, tears pouring down their eyes, because that shit brought back all those daddy issues. No, it didn't work so well. Alright? What the fuck? It wasn't that bad. Shit. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard the news, or how many of you are connected to the internet or whatnot, but the big news story this week was the leak of all the celebrity nude photos. You guys hear about that?
Oh yeah!
Are you gonna lie? No, there we go. So they leaked it, and it was a huge scandal. Everybody made a big fuss out of it. There was news stories. It was on CNN, and it was very funny to me because these are 24-hour news stories get repeated every 45 minutes, where it's like, can you believe what these people did, the invasion of privacy, where they released all these nude photos? I mean, can you believe they brought this nude photo out of this actress? And this one, I mean, the details that you can see, that's horrible. This is morally comprehensible, people. You should be ashamed for looking at each and every one of these pictures. We'll be back after this commercial break. You find me more of those or I will fucking fire you. We're back in 3, 2, 1. So, like I was saying, unfortunately, fortunately, they didn't release any more. But to recap, look at all these pictures. This is so wrong. I mean, you in the back, did you see that picture? This is horrible. All right, you guys, that's my time. My name's Carlos Mendez. Thank you very much.
Well, what's up, Mr. Carlos Mendez? I love Carlos because he reminds me of Dr. Hibbert from The Simpsons. Like, every time he says something naughty,